What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of the best formations in FIFA 17. Today's episode we're going to take a look at the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. There are two types in this formation, so this is going to be the wide formation. So we have the team that we're going to be using in this draft. We have Lukaku and Barry on top. We have Alexis Sanchez as a left mid and Depay as a right mid. We're gonna have Eriksen as our cam. Fernandinho is going to play as a center defensive midfielder. We have Luke Shaw playing as a center back, Baines as our left back, Souma, Sagna, and our goalkeeper is going to be Begovic. Even though he's an 83 rated goalkeeper, but he's a great goalkeeper, guys. So this is the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, and it's one of the most overused formations in FIFA 17. But there is a reason for that, guys. This formation is really balanced, and it doesn't matter what type of, what kind of a player are you, or your play style. This formation suits like a lot of the play styles. Depends how you play. If you like to play a lot of possession, you can do with this formation. If you like to make long passes, you can do this with this formation. So there is a lot of options using this formation, which is why a lot of the people use it, and it works. Another thing, you only gonna have one center defensive midfielder, so make sure your center defensive midfielder have good defensive stats. Even in this formation, I'm using Fernandinho, and his defensive stats are great, but he can also go forward. The instructions that I have for Fernandinho in here is to stay back while attacking, even though he goes forward, because he does it a lot of the times. So you have to be careful when going forward, guys, because if you make a mistake, it's not that the opponent is going to score, but the opponent is going to have a great chance to score on you, because you're not going to have your center defensive midfielder, and if your opponent has a lot of players attacking, it can cost you a goal. So be careful with that. This formation, again, is one of the best because you have two strikers. Make sure you have the big guy. I have Lukaku here, and the pacey guy, which Jamie Vardy is one of the pace. You can feel the pace on Jamie Vardy, and of course his physicality on Jamie Vardy is one of the best as well. For his physical and the pace, is one of the best that I've used in this FIFA. So the Vardy and Vardy, they work fine on top. Again, we have a cam in this formation, so make sure on your cam someone that has great passing, a good long shot taker, and someone that are agile. Like most of the cams are agile, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But you need to have players with great passing, because not Lukaku, but if you strikers, they're gonna make runs with this formation. And Barty, if you use Barty, he's one of the best at making runs, like going behind the defense. So make sure to have a great passing, because Barty makes some great runs, to be honest. Like even if you don't put any custom tactics, he's going to make runs that you have never seen before. He's one of the best, to be honest. Again, guys, because we have four on the back, make sure your cornerbacks stay back while attacking, so that way sometimes they will go forward, but most of the time they will stay down. So if your opponent has the ball, you're gonna have your four defensive, your back four over waiting for the ball, waiting for your opponent to attack. So that's one of the things that I always use when playing four on the back. Again, guys, because you have your left mid and right mid, the instruction that I put on those when I play with left mid or right mid is to get in behind. That's the only instruction that I put on my outside midfielders, to get in behind. That's the only instruction, and for me it works. For the type of player that I am, it works most of the time. So this is one of the best formations. For me, it's not the best that I have used it before. I like it. You can create a lot of chances with this formation. So if you don't know what formation to use, or if you don't use the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, give it a try. It's one of the best for a reason. It doesn't matter what type of player are you're going to find that this formation is going to help you a lot. Like, it's one of the best, to be honest. And again, guys, so make sure to have pace on top, at least one. If you use two big guys on top, it can help you because it's too hard to take the ball out of the big players, but you need pace. Even in body, and the thing that I like with Barty, like I said, is because he's fast, but his physical is great. So whenever you have a play like that, it's going to be a plus for you. It's going to be hard for your opponent to get the ball out of you, and I really like that. My goalkeeper Begovic, I already said, guys, like he's one of the best, even though he's an 82 rated player. But if you don't have the money for like great goalkeeper, like for me, you don't need to have the best goalkeeper. It helps if you have a high rated goalkeeper, but Begovic, I think he's high, like he's tall, he's really tall, and he can make some great saves. So that's something that I really enjoy when using Begovic. And Luke Shaw, guys, I'm playing the draft, so that's why I had to use Luke Shaw. But Luke Shaw playing as a center back for me really works. I don't know why. Maybe he's high because he's not that short. And so for me, Luke Shaw playing as a center back, for me, it worked out great. Look at that goal from Barry, guys. Like, you saw the run that he makes. So you have to be always looking looking at your strikers when they making runs. So that's why you need a great passer, your cam or your center defensive midfielder, guys. Because like I said, your center defensive midfielder is going forward as well. So make sure he can also make passes. So, and Fernandinho, guys, one of the best. For me, was the best in this formation or this team that I have used that I use for this formation. For me, was the best player in the team because he did going forward the passes, his physicality, of course, and going when I was on defense, like he took the ball out of the opponent really easy. So for me, one was the best. So if you have no choice as a center defensive midfielder, give Fernandinho a try because he's one of the best, even as a center defensive midfielder. I see usually he plays as a center mid, but if you have that spot empty, use him. He's going to be great. So if you saw, we won the draft again, and we won it easy. I know in the final we won only by 1 goal, but it wasn't that hard for me. Like, I'm not saying that I'm the best FIFA player. I'm not. The record, I think, is overall okay. So even it doesn't matter what formation you use, you have to be good at defending. Like I said that before in my other videos, but you have to be good at defending. Not the best, but be good at the playing on defense. If you saw when I played on 5 on the back, the last 5 on the back formation, that was for me one of the best, if not the best formation. But so if you don't know how to defend, play a 5 on the back formation, but make sure you use that formation that I told you. So again, guys, we won it. We didn't get anything great on the packs, but the formation is great. So there is 2 types on the formation. I'm gonna take a look at the other type, which is the type that I use. I usually play with the narrow formation. So let's see when I play on the draft how it goes. So thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys later. Thank you.